From the Ford Sports Desk, KOMU 8 Sports.
It may be a bye week for Mizzou football, but a break might not be the worst thing considering the team's less than ideal 1-3 start. After last week's 51-14 blowout loss to Auburn, Mizzou head coach Barry Odom's job may face more scrutiny from fans than it has at perhaps any other point during his career. Odom gave a State of the Program address following the game, and experienced wideout Javon Moore is one of many to offer support for the coach.
I love Coach Odom, and Coach Odom is the man for this job. And, you know, things are not as, as pretty as people want them to be. Not pretty at all, but I feel like the fans just need to have faith in us and stay as positive as they can, because we do love our fans and we need their support. We need everybody's support. So
you can now count the number of regular season baseball games left for all major league teams on one hand. No team has more than 5 in the regular season comes to a close on Sunday. The St. Louis Cardinals had their work cut out for them to stay in the wild card hunt on Tuesday. The Cardinals looking to rebound from their 6th straight loss against the Chicago Cubs, and the offense gets off to a good start here. Matt Carpenter leading off the game with the blast against former college teammate Jake Arrieta. It's his 23rd of the season, and the Birds take an early 1-0 lead. Next inning, Tommy Pham adding some insurance and doing so with an exclamation. Here's a 2-run shot to left. This one carries all the way to Big Mac land. It's Pham's 23rd home run of the year, and the round trippers are just getting started for the Cardinals. 7th inning, Jed Jerko drives it back to the stands. Back-to-back nights with a home run. Past the bullpen, the Cardinals also received a home run from Randall Grichuk that inning, and they would need it. Juan Nicasio coming in for the 9th inning. 2 runners on, strikes out the side, works out of the jam. The Cardinals hold on to this one 8-7, but remain 2.5 games out of a wild card spot, with Colorado and Milwaukee wins last night. On the other side of I-70, the Kansas City Royals came to Tuesday's game 6 games back from the Twins for this final AL wildcard spot, meaning Kansas City's last chance at postseason would come from winning out, and Minnesota doing pretty much exactly the opposite. Let's see how that played out. Not an ideal start for the Royals. Top of the 3rd inning, Ian Kinsler with a liner back up the middle. Jacoby Jones scores easily. Tigers take an early 1-0 lead, but the Royals responded quickly. Next inning, Eric Hosmer ties it up with a bloop single down the third base line. Now, that was Hosmer's 189th hit, surpassing his career high from 2013. On to the 5th, Whit Merrifield skies one to deep right. It's not quite home run distance, but Nick Castellanos is going to make the grab for Detroit. Brandon Moss scores easily on the play, but that ended up being the game winner. A low-scoring game. The Royals did their part to stay alive in the races. 2-1 is the final. But would the win be enough to avoid elimination? The Indians have won 29 of their last 31 games coming in, hosting the Twins. But in the 8th inning, 2 runs down, Brian Dozier sends one opposite field, a go-ahead 3-run shot, and he plays hero in this one. That was the difference maker for the Minnesota Twins. They win the 8-6, and the Royals are now officially eliminated from playoff contention. And that's sports.